Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hey, Brad. Hi, Anya. So I'm going to start with a 5-minute mindfulness meditation, everybody. If you'd like to join me, you can make your way into a comfortable, upright, seated position. Nathan, Amy, good morning. And what we do is we rest in stillness while observing everything that we're feeling and everything that may be going on through the mind. And to ground ourselves, you can observe the air as it's coming into your body. And you're welcome to soften the eyes on one spot and keep them open. You're welcome to close your eyes. And so take a few deep breaths and ground yourself into a seated position. And when you are ready, if you're wanting to close your eyes, close your eyes. And begin to listen and begin to observe. And have a nice practice, everybody. And you're welcome to continue your meditation. And if you'd like to come out, sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Fully exhale all the air out of your body. Feel the ground as you start to bring your eyes back into the space. Welcome back to your mat, everybody. Good morning. Anna, good morning. Natalia, good morning from Russia. Thank you for being here. Sam4474, hope you're doing well. Brian Boone, good morning. Lindsay, Ben, Linus, good morning, you guys. Hey, Chris. Yeah, hey, Frankie. Good morning. PJ, good morning. Ari, good morning. I have Ari's shirt on, everybody. Right here. Trusty Scribe, at Trusty Scribe on the Instagram. And we got a few minutes before we start, so if there's anything that you wanted to share or how you're feeling, you're welcome to use the live chat. Eric, good morning. And we are still going to be waiting for guidelines in regards to opening the studio, so we can continue to gather and to collect in other ways until that happens, but hopefully we'll get some more information soon that we can pass along to everybody, and we can, get back to the studio and practice together. Yeah, Stacy, good morning. Same. Nice to be live with you guys. Bradley, good morning. Hi, Terry. Hope you're well. Yeah, let me check. Here's Sam on the volume. You guys tell me. Is that any better? And I'm talking pretty quiet right now, Sam. I'll probably, once we start getting into the practice, but I noticed that my tone is a little bit low as I'm talking to you right now. So I'm sure that'll pick up, but let me know. I'm trying to elevate it, so let me know if that feels better. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Tanya. Yael from Buenos Aires. Good morning. Nice to see you too. Michelle and Greg, good morning. Hi, Rosa. Good morning. Better, PJ. Thank you. Oh, good, Sam. Stadium shows back in the 80s. Oh, thanks, Anna. Thankful to all be together and practicing, breathing and moving and processing and listening and, finding that clear mind for action and change. Nelia, good morning. Yes, I do not have a playlist, Ari. I think that's going to be the approach for now. If anybody needs or wants the music, you could always select any of the playlists. Today is a fit class on your Spotify if you want to have that on. But from my perspective, the practice is listening right now. So I think it's appropriate to not have that layer, but I understand if you would like to have that layer. So we're going to continue with that approach. I will, as I continue to investigate internally and, feel this part of the journey and the practice, I will keep you guys posted. But right now, I do not have a playlist, and I know that is sometimes creates that thought process of, I like that and I don't like that, but I hope it doesn't deter you from connecting with your practice. And again, use the playlists that are out there. Well, actually, let's see here. All right, you guys, it's 10:01. So, as you have your volume set, if you are going to stream a playlist, you can go ahead and start that now. We're going to begin our practice in child pose today. So, please come onto your shins, take your bum back to your heels, and you can either rest your arms out in front over your head or you can bring your arms down by your sides. Good morning, Anil. And once you come to rest in your child's pose, soften your belly into your thighs. It's like the top part of your forehead resting down onto the ground. And if it's not, if the hips are pretty tight, then just keep your arms bent. Let your forearms support you. And then your head can fall heavy towards the ground. Take a few moments here to observe the breath without changing it. And as you observe the breath, you'll start to notice the sensations that, are awake in your body. Some are still sleeping, but as we get into our flow, that will likely change. We'll begin to wake our bodies up and feel more sensations, feel more space. For now, just simply observe the breath and the sensations that are awake in your body. And as you observe the breath, and stay present to the change, the noticeable difference, and when we toggle our minds to focus on the breath itself. And if your arms are by your sides, everybody bring your hands underneath your shoulders and begin to roll up through your spine one vertebra at a time. And as you come to sit onto your shins, and set your palms onto the middle of your thighs, face down. And lift up through the back of your heart as you keep your hips heavy, and then draw your chest a little bit wider. Pull your shoulders and down and away from your ears. And feel the proud chest. Set your gaze on one spot. Seal your lips, and now this is the moment where you can experience the shift and the change. Watch your mind begin to focus on your breath and begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. And if it helps you to focus a little bit more, you can count the breath. So you can inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 3 cycles on our own. And keep your breath drawn and feel your belly come forward onto your hands, onto your knees, and a tabletop. And 3 breaths as you set your hands, set your knees, hips on top. And ground down, firm your ribs into your spine so you're in a nice flat back. And when your mind is focusing on your breath, you should feel in the elevation or the amplification of connecting into your body, into this inner being, the inward feeling, and to mobilize and to move through the sequence. Have a great practice, everybody. Step your right foot back, tuck your toes, and step your left foot back, tuck your toes, come into a plank pose, reset your feet. If you need more support, bring your big toes together. And so 2 legs connected in one. And you'll be stronger if you're feeling this in your low back. Firm into your hands. And feel the energy running up your arms. And with your lips sealed, take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lift your bum. And as you feel any tightness in the back of your legs, put a little bend to your knees, keep your bum up, and then start to roll your heels towards the mat. And downward facing dog this morning. You feel the firm hands just like you did in tabletop, and then pull your rib cage back in towards you, and you'll feel yourself lift and create lightness in your shoulders so you're not as deep in the flexion of your shoulders. Firm your belly on your exhale. Begin to walk your hands back to your feet. And feet are still hip width apart. Turn the heels out slightly, and then a little bend to your knees so you can feel the sensation in the hamstrings. And soften the chin in, release the weight of the head below your heart. And if you'd like a little bit more, grab for opposite elbows. And gentle draw as you wrap your fingertips around your elbows. At the end of your next breath on the exhale, everybody bring your hands back down onto the mat. Heel toe your feet together so your big toes touch. Keep the bend to your knees, draw your belly in, and begin to roll yourself up 1 vertebra at a time. You should take some of the heaviness out of your back as you roll up. Stack your spine. And shrug the shoulders, lift them up to your ears. And the weight of the arms, roll your shoulders down. Arms by your sides, palms facing forward. And draw the strength into your legs, balls of your feet into the mat. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your palms together in front of your heart center. And feel your feet. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. You can bend your knees, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart through, shoulders back and down. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Ground down, inhale, rise, circle the arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, gaze follows. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, shoulders stay down. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your heart center forward. Exhale, crawl your hands out, come into a high plank with your big toes together. Keep both hands rooting down into the ground. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, and so your right hip is going to turn up. And feel the right hip as it turns up. Press into your left palm. Squeeze your left hip into your body here. And feel the activation of your core. Gaze down. Roll back to your toes. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Open your left hip. Firm to your right palm. And feel your bottom hip draw into your body. Breathe. And so you're activating and then lengthening in through your side bodies. Come back to your big toes. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows to your ribs. You can always put your knees down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your chest to the ground. Untuck your toes. Inhale, roll your heart up. Baby cobra, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, lower your chest down, one rib at a time. And two more. Inhale, roll your chest up, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, lower your chest down. One more time, legs strong. Inhale, roll your heart up. Exhale, slowly bring your chest back down. And tuck your toes, lift your knees, press up to a high plank. Exhale, lift your hips into a downward facing dog. And take a breath in through your nose. And lips are sealed. Exhale out of your nose. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, take two big steps to the top of your mat, please. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, rise, interlace the fingers on top. And release the index fingers. Twist your elbows in. Keep your arms up, but bend your arms and bring your thumbs on the nape of your neck. Chin to your chest, weight into your heels. Firm your ribs, feel your belly as you lift your elbows up. Feel the coil in your upper back like cobra. Take a breath into the energy, the feeling of the breath expanding through your chest. Strong legs, inhale, arms up, look forward. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, rise back to center, arms straight. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, rise back to center, separate your palms. Exhale, bend your legs, sit down halfway. So half of what you would normally sit down into, and so that you can feel the length and the lift in your spine. That coil through your upper back, spread your fingertips wide. And feel your feet, strengthen the legs, take an inhale. And as we exhale, dive, forward fold, straighten the legs out. Inhale to lift halfway, open the heart. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back into a high plank. High push-up, strong legs, big toes together. Exhale, lower halfway, yogi push-up. Inhale, press back to high plank. Exhale, lower halfway, ribs draw in. Inhale, back to high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Push up, feel your legs lift, your hips. Exhale into a down dog. Keep your left foot where it is, take an inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Twist the elbows in towards each other, maintaining the space at the base of the neck. Take a breath. Hips are high. Step your right foot back. Keep it where it is. Exhale, bring your left knee forward. Firm the hands. Twist the elbows in so you have that strength in your upper back body. Firm to your low belly. Breathe. Step your left foot back. Hips high. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale all the air out of your mouth, please. Firm hands, draw the ribs, feel that lightness in your shoulders. Look to your hands. With your exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Lower your left knee down onto the mat. Untuck your back toes. With your inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. And think of it as pointing your tailbone down to tilt the pelvis and firm the belly to support the length and the lift out of your low back. Strengthen your arms on all four sides. And you'll feel that more if you spread your fingertips, shoulders down, elevate your gaze, breathe in. Stay here as you draw your belly and you breathe out. Inhale, gaze forward, strong core. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands to the mat flat. Inhale, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Exhale, draw, bring your arms by your sides. Press down into your right foot. Scrub the outer right hip back, and then deepen your lunge. Draw your pelvis forward and lean into the back of your heart. Arms are strong, belly in. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Hands down, step your right foot back, come into a downward facing dog. And keep your right foot where it is. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Twist the elbows in. Strengthen the back. And breathe into your back body. Any tightness in your outer hips. Step back into your down dog and switch. Bring your right knee into your nose. Firm the hands. And draw the ribs. Take your breath into your shoulder girdle. And step back into your down dog. Nice job. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee down. Untuck your toes. Process a breath here. And feel your balance. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. Top of your right foot actively pressing down. And creating space in the front of your right thigh through your hip crease. Feel the strength in your arms, the length in your side bodies. Shoulders away from your ears. Roll the gaze up. Take an inhale. And stay and firm your belly as you exhale. Beauty. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands flat to the mat. Tuck your right toes. Inhale, lift your right knee off the ground. Exhale, float your arms by your sides. Press into your left foot down. Feel that. Turn your outer left hip in. And then come forward deeper into your lunge. In through the back of your heart. Stay with your breath for 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Step your left foot back into a high plank. Strong legs. Take an inhale. Shoulders stack over the wrist. Exhale. Lower halfway. Elbows to your ribs. Tops of the feet. Inhale. Press up dog. Arms straight. Exhale. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Even breath right here. Lengthen and slow down your exhale. So notice now the sensations that are waking up through the body. Now you can breathe with them. You have a fuller, larger context and breath moving throughout your body. Left foot down. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Tap the back of the elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Tap the back of your elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back and up. Exhale, step your right foot through. And feel your lunge. Inhale, lengthen your heart center forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg and bow forehead into your knee. Strengthen your left thigh with your inhale. Come back to your lunge, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten the leg, bow the forehead into the knee. One more. Inhale, lunge, come forward. Left thigh is engaged. Exhale, bow, straighten the leg, forehead to the knee. And take a deep breath in here. Spread the upper back. And as you exhale, lunge, lower your left knee down to the ground. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, rise, arms reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Turn and twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Keep the back of your heart rolling up. Use the tuck of your back toes and to wrap your right glute underneath and behind the right knee. Shoulders down away from your ears. And then you should be able to feel this rotation right in through the middle part of your torso. Nice balanced inhales and exhales through your twist. Slowly bring your gaze back, hands down onto the ground. Toes are already tucked. Lift your left knee, plant the hand, step your right foot back, come into a high plank. And together, breathe in, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, draw your hips back, downward facing dog. Right foot down, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the back of your left elbow. Inhale, kick your left leg back and up. Exhale, knee to the back of your right elbow. Inhale, kick your left leg back and up. Exhale, step left foot all the way through. Lengthen your lunge from your right inner thigh to your heart. Exhale, straighten the leg, bow, forehead to your knee. You might feel it. Inhale, come back to your lunge, lengthen your heart. Exhale, straighten the leg and bow, forehead to the knee. One more. Inhale, come forward, lunge. Use your right leg as strength. Exhale, belly in, straighten the leg, forehead to the knee. Stay here. Take a deep breath into your upper back. On your exhale, bend your front leg, lower your right knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, rise, arms come up. Arms parallel to each other. Bring your hands to your heart. As you exhale, turn and twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Firm the left hand into the right. And so this should feel like it's really lifting out of your low back. So no sensations in the low back. Any tightness and resistance in the intercostal muscles through your ribs, we're going to squeeze into that. And shoulders down, check in with your jaw. Tongue is soft. Slowly bring your gaze and hands back to the mat. Set the hands flat. Lift your right knee. Step your left foot back. Come into a high plank, high push-up. And together, take a breath in. Exhale, lift your bum. Press back into your downward facing dog. And feet can separate about hip-width distance apart. And keep your hands rooting. Turn your middle fingers out ever so slightly. More space at the base of the neck. Now lift your heels. Draw your inner thighs back so your tailbone is high. Got it? Keep both hands down on the ground. And then swivel your heels down towards the right. So you're on the outer edge of your right foot. And you've spun to the left heel. Left hand feels like it wants to lift. Keep it down. Press through your right palm. And then breathe deeply into the side body stretch. Go slow. Roll back to your toes. Lift the heels. Feel the engagement of the breath. Heels high. Inner thighs back. And then spin the heels down to the left. So you're on the outer edge of your left foot. And your right heel connects to the mat. And right hand feels like it wants to float. Press it down. Firm your left hand. Push the mat away. Feel the stretch into your right side body. Beauty. Slowly roll back to your toes, heels high. And take a breath. Exhale your heels low. Feel your inner thighs, more space in your side bodies. We are making a difference. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Exhale, take 2 big steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Lengthen your heart center forward. Exhale, dive, chest to your knees. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms up. Reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Strong legs. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, head below your heart. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Bend the knees, plant, step back into a high plank. High push-up, take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, press back, downward facing dog. Left foot down, inhale, lift your right leg up. Stay here, open your right hip, curl your heel into your bum. You should feel easier, which you wouldn't know because we didn't do it at the beginning, but if we had done it at the beginning, it should feel easier now. You've got that orientation, strengthen your back, square your hips, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel flat. Inhale, rise. Get your tailbone to roll under by spreading your knees apart. And feel the openness in your side bodies to stack the sternum, your breastplate bone on top of your tailbone. Ground your back heel on your exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, flip the right palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bring your arms back, shoulders stack in warrior 2. 3 breaths, soften your gaze on one spot. And ground for balance in your front heel. Breathe in. On the exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Pivot on your back toes. Lift the heel high. You're going to be longer in your lunge. Stay with it. Look forward. And as you exhale, draw your arms into a cactus shape. So your elbows in line with your shoulders. Forearms parallel to each other. Draw your ribs in so your chest is coming over your right knee for 3, 2, 1. Gaze and hands back to the mat. Straighten your front leg. This time you can keep your back heel high or hop it in a couple inches and turn your left heel down. Press into the gas of your right foot and turn the outer right hip in. And feel your breath. Use your arms. Ride these waves. And as you exhale, draw yourself down a little bit deeper. Nice. Feel the action through your right thigh, your quadricep. Slide your right foot back a couple inches. Pivot on your back toes. And then lightly lift your left leg into a humble standing splits. And ride the waves of balance through your breath into your body. Put a bend to your right leg and tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Keep your gaze down on the top edge of your mat and bring your palms together in front of your heart. Press into your palms, draw your belly in. We're here for 3 breaths, strengthening your hamstring and your glute. And try it with no hands. Bring your left foot next to your right. Keep your bum low. Inhale, chest extends up. Exhale, twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Draw your inner thighs together. Beauty. Right shoulder away from your ear. Just one more breath here. And back to center. Inhale, rise, arms up. Gaze can follow. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back into your high plank, high push-up. Together, take a breath in. Exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. And tailbone high, right foot down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Keep it there. As you exhale, open your left hip. Even weight through both hands, so you're far less dumping into your shoulders when you feel the hands and draw your ribs into your body. Right thigh is strong. Connect to your core. Come back. Square your hips. Big step. Left foot all the way through. Pivot your right heel down. And with your inhale, rise up to warrior 2. Feel the length in your side bodies. Spread the knees to drop the tail. To lift this out of your low back, take an inhale. And ground down as you exhale. Flip the left palm. Inhale to exalt your warrior 2. Exhale, bring your arms back, shoulders stack, and then feel the space to soften your gaze over your left fingertips. Breathe. And take the grip out of your bum. Continue to connect to your breath. And on your exhale, bring your hands and gaze to the mat. And pivot your back heel high. So you're long in your lunge. Bend your front leg. Feel your feet. Draw your belly and slowly cactus your arms, elbows in line with your shoulders. Forearms parallel. Get your chest over your left knee and your neck in line with your spine for 3, 2, 1. Gaze and hands down. Straighten your front leg. You can stay here, back heel high. You can hop your back foot in a couple inches and turn the heel down. If you lose the hips to the left, keep your back heel high so you can square your pelvis, and then breathe into the sensations as you fold forehead into the knee. And set it up, slide your left foot back 6 inches or so. Pivot on your right toes, heel up, and then float your right leg, standing splits. Use your arms, lessen the tension in your shoulders and your neck, and ground down through your left heel. You got it. Soft bend to your left knee, and draw your right knee into the back of your left knee crease. If you need to keep your hands on the ground, you can, or explore the balance, palms together in front of your heart. Work the curve out of your back best you can. Use the belly, use the back. Bring your right foot inside your left. Bum is low. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward and up. Exhale, twist right elbow outside your left thigh. Hug the knees together. Weight into the heels. And feel the exhale take you deeper into your twist. Awesome. Come back to center. Inhale, rise, arms up. Gaze can follow. Exhale, dive over straight legs, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Bend your knees, plant, step back into your high plank, high push-up. And together, take a breath in. Exhale, slow flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Tops of the feet up, dog. You got it. Exhale. Lift your bum, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog, please. And at the end of your next exhale, shorten your dog. Bring your feet forward like 3 inches or so. Put a bend to your knees on purpose and lift the lower half of your bum to take all the weight out of your lower back. Firm the hands, feel the ribs into the spine, and then all you're going to do is bend your legs to a hover, floating your tabletop. So we're not losing the belly. Keep the ribs in, little to no weight in the low back. Balls of your feet connected to the mat and your neck long on all 4 sides. If you can feel the stability in your shoulders right now, then you have everything you need and to work into your fallen triangle. On your exhale, lift your bum, roll your heels down. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to your right elbow, kick out onto the floor. Feel the outer edge of your left foot. If you need to, slide your left hand forward an inch, roll your back heel down, and then stack your shoulders so your arms are like Warrior 2. And connect through the legs and to lift out of your spine, and then express. Gaze can flow upwards. Slowly bring your gaze and right hand down to the ground. Pivot your back heel high. Left knee into your chest. Kick back, 3-legged dog. Good. Exhale, step your left foot down. Into your down dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Pivot your back heel down, setting up Warrior 1 lunge. Sweep the arms up over your head, shoulders stack. And tailbone down. More weight into the outer edge of your left foot, gaze in front. And spread your fingers, arms strong, just like your Anjaneyasana. And bend your front leg, come into it a little bit more. Slowly start to take your arms wide like a T. And belly in, gaze and hands to the mat. Pivot your back heel high. You're in a broad base. Left hand down. And now twist. Reach your right arm up. And so you're back in that shoulder stack like your fallen triangle. And pull your left ear away from your left shoulder. Slowly gaze and ground down, right hand to the mat. Step your right foot back, bring your big toes together. And take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, press, upward facing dog. Exhale, reset and come back into your downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, breathe in through your nose. And put a little bend to your knees, shorten your hamstrings, lift the lower half of your bum. And stay firm to your hands, pull your ribs in, and let's come back into that hovering tabletop. Bend your legs, knees in line with your heels. Look at the top edge of your mat. Little to no weight in your lower back, so the inner thighs are drawing you out of it. On your exhale, lift your hips, roll your heels down. Left foot stays, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow, kick out onto your floor. And pivot your back heel flat. Weight into your right hand. And feel the legs reach up, lift up through your side bodies. And then your gaze can float upwards towards your left hand to express. And dig deep for these breaths. Keep them full. Gaze and left hand down. Back heel high. Right knee to your chest first. Inhale, kick back and up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right foot back to the mat in down dog. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, step, left foot in between your hands. Pivot your back heel down. Hips are square. Sweep the arms. Inhale, warrior one. And treat it as though you're doing Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And weight in the pinky toe side edge of your back foot. Rib cage rotating slightly to the left. Bend deeper into your front leg. Spread your fingers. We're here. Slowly start to take your arms wide into a T. And draw your gaze, hands down to the mat. Pivot on your back toes, heel high. You're in a wide base. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Should feel good in the wide base. If it doesn't feel wide enough, heel toe your front foot out. And feel the ground underneath your right hand. Take an inhale. Exhale, gaze and left hand comes down. Step your left foot back, bring your big toes together, high plank. Exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. And big toes together, soften the chin, take a breath in. Relax the shoulders, hopefully opening up some space in your chest. Bend your legs, sit down, and then inhale your arms up. Now you can go deeper into your chair pose. Use the top edge of your mat as you're standing at the back edge of your mat as a focal point. And take any of the tightness from the jaw, from the tongue, put it into your deep breath. 3 more breath cycles here. Press through your feet. Inhale, rise, stand up, straight legs. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's take a moment to bow our chin, please. Close your eyes, feel your feet, take 3 breaths. And gaze comes out in front. Release your arms by your sides. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Cactus your arms. Exhale, belly in, open your chest, lift your chin. And from your legs and through your foundation, inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, step onto your right foot, middle of your mat. Roll off your left heel, float your left leg, and bring your arms by your sides. As you hinge, one line from your left heel to the crown of your head, And today we can take the hands, interlace the fingers on the back of the right hamstring. Okay, now draw your chest forward, shoulders away from your ears, and pull the hamstring into the hands. Breathe. And keep the neck long, all four sides. Bring your hands to your heart center. And draw your belly. Bring your left knee through. Lift it all the way up in front of you. Left ankle to your right thigh. Lift the chest proud. Bend your standing leg. Soften that hamstring. And feel your glute strength into your bum, into your upper back. Steady your gaze on one spot. Let's do this, everybody. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee up in front. Exhale, step your left foot down, big toes together. Hands to your waist. Put all the weight into your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee. Open your right knee like tree, but take your right hand, peace fingers, and hook your big toe from the inside. Stand up. Roll your butt under. Stand up. Shoulders over your hips. From this broad base, now kick your right leg straight, any amount. And keep your chest proud, feel your standing leg, and then begin to open your right leg, wrap the glute under, kick through the inner heel, and you can add arm. Left arm reaches out into a T, thumb and index connect. Slowly bring your right leg back, bend the knee. Hands to your waist, shoulders down, belly in, hover. And exhale, step your feet together. Arms by your sides, take an inhale, you can roll the shoulders. And exhale, soften the gaze somewhere out in front. Feel your feet, feel your heartbeat. And let's take a step back onto the mat. So we got all the space in front of us and to work with. Inhale, circle the arms up, feel the feet ground. Cactus your arms, belly in, open your chest, lift your chin. And you may find that you have a little more confidence the second time around. And so your mind being more aware, inhale, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, step onto your left foot. Roll off your right heel. Float the toes, begin to hinge, bring your arms by your sides first. Make sure you're breathing, not just forcing your body physically, and then interlace the fingers behind your left hamstring. And draw the hamstring into the hands, pull your chest through as you hover your right heel in line into your hip through the crown of your head. And balance breath, balance body. Everybody hands to your heart. And scoop the low belly. Slowly bring your right knee through. Lift it up in front of you. It's a hover. Right ankle to your left thigh. You're in the figure four. Press through your palms, chest proud. And now bend your standing leg. Soften that hamstring. And feel the outer hip on the right side. That is going to become part of your strength, support, and stability, right, as we work into extended. And rise up, lift your right knee in front. Exhale, step your right foot down next to your left. Hands to your hips, transfer the weight into your right foot. And draw your left knee in front. Open it like you're about to set tree. Take your left piece fingers, reach down, hook your big toe. Okay, stand up with it, sternum on top of your tailbone. Okay, notice that outer right hip now is engaged and drawing you stability through your core. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to kick your left heel forward, straighten the leg any amount. And the priority is keeping the spine stacked. Then you can begin to open the left leg, wrap the glute under, and kick out through the inner heel. Right arm expresses, extend into a T. Thumb and index connect. Slowly come back, bend your left knee to a hover. And hands to your waist, inhale. Exhale, bring your left foot down. Feel that release in your body, arms by your sides. And gaze forward, inhale, circle the arms up, draw your belly in. Exhale, dive, chest to your knees, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. And bend your knees, crawl your hands forward, step your feet back, come into a high plank. And let your bum relax, draw to your inner thighs. Big toe sides of your feet so you feel your inner thighs lift. And 3 breaths in your plank. Engage your legs, engage your upper back, turning your elbows in. On your exhale, we begin to lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Hover the chest, untuck the toes, and roll your heart up, baby Cobra Pose. And stretch the tops of your feet back. And feel the ground strengthen your low spine. Reach your hands back, interlace the fingers behind your bum. And squeeze your hands, lift your thumbs, float your toes. And connect to the breath, in through your nose and out. A little more challenging being on your belly, but you can do it. Soften the chin. Take a breath in. On your exhale, bend your legs, reach back, grab for the outsides of your ankles or feet. And draw your knees in behind your hips. Get a grip. Exhale, kick into your hands. And draw your heart through. And shoulders down. And then your gaze comes forward for 5, 4. Stay up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your chest down. And release your ankles. Turn your right cheek to the mat and let your arms come down by your sides. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, and feel your heartbeat here. And go ahead and turn left cheek onto your mat. And release the jaw, feel your heart heavy. And some space in the back of the waist and through your shoulders. Any feeling, listening to your body, bring your hands under your shoulders, chin to the ground. Use your belly, slowly lift your hips, spread your knees mat width apart. As we start to take the hips back to the heels, and slide your left arm across the mat underneath your right armpit, and the hips go back, and the head comes down. And release the upper back, gentle twist. In through the anterior serratus muscles. And slide your left arm out, bring it forward, lift up to tabletop with your knees wide. And then take your hips slowly back to your heels, right arm across the mat underneath your left armpit. And take the hips all the way to the heels and let the head come down towards the ground. And consider on a physical front all the lengthening we've done through the side bodies. And start to lift your hips, bring your right arm out. And crawl your knees up behind your wrists, keep them mat width distance apart. Big toes together, sit back into the bowl between your heels. And so there's a place to rest the pelvis. The legs bend, so the knees are deeply flexed. Walk your hands back behind you. And ground the palms. Keep the arms straight. Ribs in, tailbone forward. This is all lengthen your side bodies. And then we can get into the quads as you come back down onto your forearms. And ground the shins, tailbone in. So you want your belly coming back as your pelvis tilts. And begin to open your hip flexors into your thighs. You're welcome to stay on your elbows. With breath, little to no sensation in your low back. And you're welcome to come all the way down onto your shoulders and let your head rest. If you make it with some sense of comfort and ease onto your shoulders, you're welcome to take your arms over your head. And feel back into the relationship of your breath. It should all engage the context of the edge in relation to your breath, in the sense that you can maintain the balance of a 3-second inhale or longer and a 3-second exhale or longer. And if your arms are over your head, bring them back down by your sides. From your shoulders, grab your ankles, come back up to your elbows. And belly in from elbows, come back up to your hands. And from your hands, adjust your knees in, soften your chin. And lay your hands into your lap once you get your hips settled. And so your palms are facing up. Please close your eyes and take a moment to bow your chin into your chest. And explore the physical space of your practice, understanding through how long or how much you can expand one breath cycle right now. You can translate it to mind, and translate it to openness, translate it to change. Open your eyes. Stand up onto your knees, please. And tuck your toes. As you curl them under, it's going to lift the heels higher. Hands to your waist. If you need to, stagger your knees a little bit wider. Same action, tailbone down. And just like you just opened your thighs and your hip flexors, now start to coil in through the upper back, creating a back bend. And strengthen the inner thighs so you're lifting out of your low spine. Right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. If not, put your hands on your low back. You rotate your inner thighs forward. And so your hips are externally rotated, and then open the chest, backward bend here in camel. And chin to your chest, belly in, bring your hands back to your hips. Keep your belly firm, untuck your toes, and then land slowly, bum to your heels. And sit on your ankles, hands in your lap, palms face up. And close the eyes once again, bow the chin into the chest, feel here. And listening, open the eyes. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, stepping back into a plank. Tuck your right toes and tuck your left toes. Firm your belly, hips in line with your armpits. And so we're going to restabilize the lower spine. Firm the belly, turn your ribs in. Keep your head up, neck in line with your spine. Hopefully this plank feels a little bit lighter than the first plank that you did this morning. And through your next breath cycle, on your exhale, lift your bum inch by inch by inch. Strengthen your legs, feel your belly, feel your back, inch by inch by inch. Down dog breath. Pigeon, left knee outside your left wrist. Turn the heel in, ground the shin. Untuck your right toes. Slide your right knee back like you're doing the splits, and then come down onto your elbows or all the way down onto your chest. And you're welcome to stack your palms, let your forehead rest. Relax the jaw. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Make your way back up to your hands. And tuck your right toes, lift the hips, and slowly step your left leg back. Come into a down dog. Breath to reflect on the feeling in your left leg. And as you exhale, bring your right knee outside your right wrist. And turn the heel in, ground the shin for pigeon. Slide your left knee back like you're doing the splits. And stay low and then hinge, forward fold, come down onto your elbows. Stack your palms. And you're welcome to rest your forehead. And feel it smooth, deep inhale. Openness and same time the draw of the exhale. Start to lift the head. And bring your hands back onto the mat. Rock off onto your right hip and swing your left leg around in front of you. Come to a cross-legged seat. If you need something underneath your bum, you could always roll up your mat to elevate your hips a little bit. So one shin in front of the other. And take your left hand to your right knee. And take your right hand behind you onto the mat. And ground your seat, lift your heart, shoulders down. And exhale, easy twist. Soft inhale brings you back to center. And take your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you onto the mat. And chest up, shoulders down. Exhale, easy twist. And soft eyes brings you back to center. Head above your heart. Let's take a moment. Back of the hands, inner knees, palms face up. And one more breath together. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale all the air out of your mouth. And feel the depth of this practice grounding us. And as yoga does, it opens us up at the same time. It creates space and expansion. The idea of the opposing forces working through nature and from within. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, bow your chin. And please take a moment and to seal and to send this practice and wherever you'd like to this morning. When you're ready, you're welcome to grab a sip of water. And go ahead and lie down onto your backs. Make your way into our final Shavasana. Legs long, arms by your sides with your palms facing up, please. You make yourself comfortable and release the idea or the actualized plan of how long you think you'll be in this shape. Because the reality is you may just be here much longer. When you truly take your mind into that space of the pause and to feel the supportive nature and all the energy of this practice and all practice of your being and of all beings. You observe the nature of your mind. Continue to hover in your mindfulness meditation. And thank you so much for sharing the practice with me, but with each other, mostly with each other. The we, the all, the whole. Take care of yourself, support one another. I'll see you tonight for detox, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.